Look, that's free. I don't even know what to say. This is the strongest attack. That's got to be the strongest attack of the game, right? Welcome back, everybody. Today, I am going to be showing you guys 4 different strategies that are going to be good that you can use in CWL. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do 4 attacks with each strategy, 16 total. I'll probably only share 2 attacks from each, or else this video will be 45 minutes long, and no one wants that. But at the end of the video, I will compare all 4 strategies in terms of how expensive they are with equipment, how easy they are to use, and how good they are. So I'll compare all 4 of them that way, and then you guys can pick and choose which one it is that you want to transition to if you don't want to use the Super Witch Druid anymore. Because, man, I still see some channels saying that the Super Witch Druid attack is fine, and I wish they would define what they mean by fine. Because are they still able to be used to triple bases? Yeah, absolutely. Basically anything can be used right now to triple bases. Are they as good as they were before? Absolutely not even close, right? So I wish they would maybe define what they mean by fine. It's making people think that they can just use it the way that they have been in the past, which just is not the case. All right, anyway, the first attack that we're going to be going into is the Fireball Lalo attack, and this attack is so good. It definitely requires a little bit more skill. Obviously, I'm only going to be showcasing 2 attacks. I made another video with this attack. You should check that out too. Also, check out CO2 Berserk. I'll put his YouTube channel in the description. He has a couple of videos with this attack too. So the more you watch, obviously, the more you'll learn. But this attack is very strong. And I'll go ahead. We'll dive into what exactly it is that you're going to be looking for with my Warden. I want to put my Warden down in a spot where it's going to let my Flame Flinger get a lot of value. And then I also kind of want my Warden to head into a direction where it's going to be able to get a very good fireball, like maybe the Builder Hut right there in the middle, or the Sweeper or something, because that'll get the Eagle and the CC. Obviously, it's not going to get the Eagle down, but it will weaken it a lot. So let's go ahead. We'll put my Flame Flinger like right there. The Expo, I hope that the Expo doesn't give it too many issues. Okay, we're going to put 1 Cocoloon down. We'll put our healers down. And the reason I put my Warden here is because I want that mortar to go down. And then I also need to find a way to deal with that Expo in just a second. So what I'm going to do is put a Super Barb or 2 down here. Oh, I need to make sure my Warden doesn't die. We're going to use our King and Queen right here to go and get that Expo. I hope the Queen gets the Expo eventually. She should. Okay, well, let's invis the Warden. That way he doesn't die. Oh, well, we drew the CC anyways, so not the worst thing in the world, actually. We can fireball like that single Inferno or the Builder Hut down there now. Oh, well, Warden's going on to the Queen here. Still not the worst thing in the world. Flame Flinger will still get a whole bunch of value. But now we've got to worry about... Okay, that's a pretty good fireball. I wish maybe I had... Okay, the Eagle does go down. We're going to let the Warden deal with the Town Hall. We're actually going to rage... Ooh, don't do that. We're going to rage him. I'm going to put an Ice Golem down here with my... What I'm hoping now is that my Flame Flinger doesn't pop and then my Warden follows them. I need the Town Hall to go down before that happens. Okay, perfect. We're going to rage him right here just so that we know that goes down. Perfect. We should be good to go still, I think. And now we can start the Lalo. Obviously, I'm pretty much swagging it for the most part. Like, there's really not a whole bunch that I need to do with this Lalo. Right? You can see how many just extra troops I've got laying around that I really don't need. We got Super Bars, we got an extra Hog, we got an extra Balloon, we got an extra Wizard. May as well just start putting things down, right? Ooh, Warden almost died. Yeah, and we still got plenty of time, too. I'm telling you guys, this attack is seriously so good. It is insane. It definitely takes a little bit more skill, but this is going to become a staple in my attacks, especially when I want to try hard and do stuff in CWO. Like, just look how much stuff there is left over. Holy... And this one didn't even go as well as I thought it was going to. I'm going to hurry and show my reward on camera because it's going to be a common chest. Whoa, wait, hold up. Okay. Ah, dang it. Hey, that's not bad. I'll take that. Haha, finally some luck. All right, I want to show you guys the last attack I did with this strategy before I get into another one with it, because I said I'd only show 2 per strategy. I totally swagged my fireball in accident. I fat-fingered it, and it hits this mortar here and does nothing. Watch this in a second. Right now, yeah, so terrible fireball, right? I meant for it to hit the scatter shot. That's what my goal was, so that I could get the CC and stuff maybe. Anyway, let's just keep watching. I'm just showing this to you guys so that you can see how good this strategy is. By the way, like right here, I started getting those like disconnect orange bar things, and I was like freaking out. I was like, no! This strategy is so good that God had to nerf my Wi-Fi to delete it or something. I don't know. But look at this. Okay, so we're right here, right? I like literally, if time was not an issue, I probably could have swagged like almost my entire Lalo. Plus, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4 spells. This attack is insane. It seriously is so good. And one of the things I really like about this strategy is that the Lalo players are like a dying breed, right? Everybody's like slowly moving away. Like even Stars, man. Stars, like he was doing Zap Lalo, and then he went to Root Riders for a little bit, and then now he's doing Super Witches. I almost want to talk to him to his face and like yell at him like, you were the chosen one. You said you're to destroy the Sith, not join them, right? Also, Ryle's gaming. I used to watch all of his Zap Lalo, or maybe his Queen. I used to watch all his Lalo videos, and now he's doing Super Witches too. By the way, you should upload more if you hear this. I watch all your videos. All right, so we're looking for Flame Flinger and... Okay, so Flame Flinger, I just want to maybe go on this far side over here, right? We get pretty good value there. We'll put the Warden right here. Cocoloon. Oh, also, if Riles is watching this, maybe I'll like comment on his video and tell him to. You should give this strategy a try. This is right up your alley, and I feel like you would crush with this. He's definitely, he's a much better Lalo player than I am. All right, let's go. Okay, I popped the Tesla. That's what I was looking for with those barbs. I wanted to pop any Teslas or look for skeleton traps. I'm probably going to aim for the sweeper, if I can, with my Warden. That way I get the CC and, I mean, some other sick value. I've got 3 Quakes. Or invisibility spells, rather. We're going to have to rage my Warden up here. Of course he goes for the... Okay. Unicorn's going to die. Rest in peace, Unicorn. You lived a good life. We're actually going to put like 1 super barb down here just to help kind of clean up some of these trash buildings. Sick fireball. Okay, we do get the CC. And now the Eagle's like 1 shot, right? And then, honestly, I'll probably just put my King and Queen and stuff down here. And I snipe those side buildings with the super barbs. That way they go into that town hall area. And I'm hoping that those guys will get the town hall. Almost am hoping that... Oh, the Warden's going this way. That's what I was hoping would not happen. Okay, honestly, it's good that the Warden's caught in the tornado. Maybe we'll rage our King and make sure that he gets the town hall. And then what do I do with my... oh, dude, the Tesla's popping up is sick right there. Hey, we get the Eagle first! Attaboy, Warden. Oh, no, I was hoping that you would go for the... No, go for the freaking scatter shot, you idiots. Hey, there we go. Okay, somebody got it. Dude, look at this. I'm telling you guys, this is... I really think this is the strongest attack in the game right now. I still have my entire Lalo. It's just insane. Holy cow. I don't even know, like... What in the... Holy! This is crazy. Look, that's free. I don't even know what to say. This is the strongest attack. That's got to be the strongest attack of the game, right? Holy crap. Wow. Okay. That's freaking nuts. My gosh, dude, I've been getting so lucky with it. What the? That's 3 epics today. All 3 of my chests have been epic. Woo! Yeah! That's a ton of Starry Ore. 29? That's like 3 months worth of Starry Ore, basically. That's what it feels like anyway. Oh, sick. All right, let's get into the next attack that I'm going to be showing off. I don't know what it is yet. Probably the healer super witch one. Okay, the next strategy that we're going to give a try is going to be the healer super witch army. Now, the reason I'm doing this and not the druid one is, okay, I've done a very scientific, data-driven study, not anecdotal at all. I've done a lot of friendly challenges with both, and I feel like the healer one's a little bit better. Very scientific, not anecdotal. Remember, science says the healers are better than the druids right now. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to show off the healers with the super witches and see if we can get a triple. All right, I think I want to... Where the flip do I fireball here? Honestly, I think just this wizard tower right at the beginning is good enough for me because I will get that expo. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, you know, it sets a fantastic funnel. Now I need to hurry and put this down over here. Baby dragon, wall break. We're going to rage real quick too. Hopefully we can get in here a little bit. Okay, that's a good wall break. Oh, I need to put my king down too, huh? Okay, more Coco Loons. Let's put our headhunters down. And now our druids. We're actually going to freeze right here so the single inferno doesn't get too much value. I'm going to wait just a second before I put the second druid in, and then I'm going to start kind of looking for areas where I should be putting my royal champion. Now, the single infernos are popping off right now, which is scary. Hopefully we're not frozen up for too much longer. Rip. Okay, the town hall actually, what the heck? Town hall goes down like really early, kind of. That's nice. Okay, you know what? We're going to put the royal champion down here to get that monolith because nobody's going to be able to reach that for a long time. And then maybe she'll get the Inferno too? Maybe? Okay, where is my king? We'll pop his ability now to open up a whole bunch of walls. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Royal Champion's actually getting some insane value right now. We're going to put the cleanup back here. I have 2 invisibility spells and a rage still. Is there any heroes alive? Nope, I can use this headhunter for cleanup if I want. Let's start putting the cleanup down and celebrating because this base is crushed. Is the Phoenix on my Royal Champion? Oh yeah, this is so crushed. Look at this. I can swag a bunch of spells too. I'm telling you guys, I have so much more success with the healers than I do the druids. I really think that this is going to be the better way to use the super witches now. You don't have to learn a whole new strategy, just a tiny little bit at the beginning. Look, they're all alive still. All the healers are alive. We're going to swag all over this guy. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, super witches are still good. Just don't use the druids anymore. I really do feel like this is just a better version. Oh, wait, we can open a reward. Okay, I got so lucky on my main. I got 3 epics today. Oh my, 4 for 4 epics? Dude, this is like streamer. This never happens to me. That's the dumbest. This has got to be the dumbest reward you could ever get in the game. What the, who even looks at Clan Capital? I forget it even exists until Friday. All right, let's keep going. All right, we're going to, I'm probably just maybe going to do 2 Legends League hits with the Super Witch Healer one today because I did a whole video on it the other day. It went 320, by the way. So if you want to see more of these attacks, you can definitely go and check that video out. But let's go ahead. I think I'm ready. Let's go. And these still feel really strong. All right, we get a pretty good base for this attack. Yeah, okay, sick fireball. We're going to come down and I'm going to head... Yeah, that's actually what we're going to do. I'm going to let my warden just walk for a second. I guess I can put my healers down right now. Okay, and then we'll put... we're going to put this stuff here. I'm going to pop my queen ability pretty early because there's a lot of buildings that I would like to get through. And we're actually going to jump right here. Let's freeze this right here real quick. That way I know that nothing's going to get too killed by that single Inferno. And then we have a couple of headhunters for the king as well. Sick. We get rid of that air defense. Let's see if we can wall break. Oh, that's a stupid wall break. I don't even know what. Oh, I hope my warden or my king doesn't die. Did the monolith lock onto him? Like, what happened? Okay, we'll put 1 druid down right now. And then, you know what? Maybe what we'll do is we'll use the royal... Oh, hey, Warden! I hope the Warden doesn't die. Okay, well, the Warden's dead, I think. Warden's gonna die. I don't have anything to stop that expo. It's wrecking my Warden. Somebody get that expo! Okay, something's gonna get that expo. That was close. Okay, and we triggered the invis over here. We're gonna rage right there, too. Oh, man, I think this is crushed. Look at this attack already. Rip the Royal Champion, but look how much stuff I've got left. Oh, man. Look at this. I'm telling you guys, this is definitely the better version. This is definitely better than the Druid version. Oh, look how much stuff I've got left. And I went 320 with this the other day. Obviously, that was only like day 2 in the Legends League. Maybe day 3? Day 2. But we got only pretty high-level Town Hall 16s. Let's check the chest. All right. I'm 4 for 4 with epic chests today. Ah, rip. I had to say something. I jinxed it. Honestly, I'll take that. That's probably one of the best things that you can get for the common chests, right? Okay, well, next attack's probably it's either Hydra or Twin Hogs. I don't know which one it will be yet, but we'll go ahead and get into that. By the way, we're going to take a quick intermission, and I'm going to show you guys a trick that used to be in Clash of Clans, and then they removed it, but now it's back. So I'm sure that a lot of you know that you can type in colors in chat. So for those of you who did not know, surprise, surprise, you can type in colors, but it's back now. So they removed it for a while, but basically all you have to do is you have to know a tiny bit of HTML code, which is not very hard. Basically, you put the less than arrow, C, and then the number 1 through 0 is going to determine what color the text appears as. We're going to just pick 5. I don't even remember what color that is. Then you close it, and then you type your message. Hi, this is Shock. Please subscribe. And then you close the bracket by doing the little... Wait, that's the wrong slash. This slash here with a C, and then you close the bracket again, and then when you put enter, look, it's a whole new color. So there's 10 different colors that you can choose from, 1 through 0. And anyway, people in chat here are probably like, what the idiot? We're all subbed to you probably already. We're in your clan. Anyway, cool trick. Now we'll get on to the Hydra attacks. All right, so the next strategy that we're going to be showing off is Hydra. Now, Hydra is obviously pretty easy to learn. I don't really even have a whole lot of experience with it, so if I can triple with this attack strategy, that's good news for you guys, because I really just do not have a whole lot of experience. So basically what we're going to do is we are going to set a funnel on one side with our queen. Hopefully we can get an air defense, recall her to the other side, and hopefully we're going to be able to snipe an air defense and a sweeper or something with our giant arrow. It's all very base dependent. You don't need anything special on the king. You could use any equipment. I just have this because it's popular. Queen, giant arrow, healer, puppet, obvious. Healing tome, eternal tome on the warden, and then I've got the rocket spear on the royal champion. I have 2 clone spells instead of 3 because I find that, like, it feels like the third, like, it doesn't get as much value very often, right? Sometimes it does, but most of the time it doesn't. So I'm going to take an extra rage and freeze, but let's go ahead and get in. Hopefully we can get a base that we can triple with, and all right, let's see. What we're going to do is I think we're just going to snipe. I can't get the sweepers that way. Okay, what we're going to do is try and get the sweepers anyway. Okay, I'm going to wall break right here. Okay, we do get both sweepers. That's actually huge. And then I don't know where I want to put my king. I'm actually just going to put the king on this top side, and hopefully he'll wall break into there too. I can recall my queen, keep that in mind. We're going to let her get a little bit of value though. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I can wait for her to get this expo. Yeah, and then we're actually just going to put her on the outside now. And now we can spam the Hydra part of this. I pop my king ability really quickly just so that it's there. And then I'm going to wait until the blimp gets to the edge. We're going to ward an ability, and then we're going to rage right here too. Oh, I probably should have saved it. Wow, it literally flew right into the tornado. Of course I did. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I? Are you kidding me? Okay, clone the balloons there. Clone the balloons here. Nice. Okay, we're going to get that monolith. That's very good. And then maybe we can snipe the town hall with the royal champion. Ah, just getting all the skeletons. Okay, we do get the We do get the Town Hall down, and we're not really sitting in the poison, which is good. We are kind of fizzling out here a little bit, which is not good. We have a couple of Dragon Riders. We have a couple of dragons. They're going for the skeletons, though, of all things. Oh, I really hope we can get that scatter shot down. Yes, we do. Okay, I think this one's good. So that's really the plan, right? Super easy attack. It's really not complicated at all. You don't have to be very good to pull this attack off. I do think it doesn't have like as high a ceiling as some of the other attacks, but I mean, this is still really good, right? And if you're looking for something temporary to give you a good chance to 3-star while you're transitioning from the druids or something to something else, this is obviously a really good strategy. So Hydra, there you go. All right, let's go ahead and we'll keep doing Hydra. Let's see, where do we... So I want to try and snipe the sweepers, both sweepers, and then recall my queen almost immediately and use her on like the far left side, and then maybe my king at... Good question. I don't honestly know. We're going to wing it. Okay, let's see if we can pro gamer this. Oh, we didn't get the second one. That's okay, though. This was the more important one of the two. And then we want to put her down here, just so she has less to worry about. Okay, we're going to put the baby dragon here because I want the king to go in and get that air defense. And then we can probably... So the nice thing is I'm going to be coming with the dragons from right here, so the second sweeper shouldn't matter too much, right? I'm going to wait a tiny bit. Okay, you know what? Let's actually go now. Okay, I got the headhunters in the warden ability, I think. Oh, maybe I didn't. Okay, we got a good clone bomb off, like a really good one off. Holy cow. Where do I want to rage? Let's use the royal champion down here to help the queen. And let's rage through these super minions because, you know, just so they don't do as much damage as they potentially could. And then we're going to get the royal champion pretty easily. And then honestly, I hope I get the air defense and the thing. Oh, okay, yeah, this one should be crushed. I mean, you can see how easy this attack strategy is, right? Look, I've got an extra freeze that I really didn't even need to use, but I'll use it anyway. A pretty easy strategy to learn. You basically, if you get a decent funnel and a clear path to the town hall with your blimp, it really is pretty easy to pull off. But you can see I don't know that I'd have gotten more value with a third clone there, and that's why I take 2 instead of 3. I'd like to have the extra rage and the extra freeze. So anyway, that's Hydra. Let's get into the last attack, which is going to be Twin Hogs. All right, with Twin Hogs, basically what you're doing is you're going to be doing a large Sui with your king, your queen, a log launcher, a couple of yetis to help funnel, a baby dragon to help funnel, an ice golem. You basically need to get pretty massive value with your Sui and then clean up the rest of the base with the Hogs. Now, there's going to be 2 different ways that you're going to be using the Hogs. If you can get the clan, or if you can get the town hall with your heroes, then you're going to be using your warden ability first and your healing spells second. But if you have to get the town hall with your Sui, you need to use the heal spells first and save your warden ability for the town hall. So keep that in mind. Basically, your ideal target for this is going to be the clan castle and the eagle. I'm going to come in right from this left side here. And this is why I bring 3 wall breakers. I like to set kind of a more wide funnel. And then what I'll do is I'll put my king on this gold mine here or this one up here, right? That way there's a little bit less that can go wrong. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll put the ice golem down now. Okay, that is a fantastic wall break there. And then we're going to put our queen down as well. If I set the funnel wide like this, there's less of a chance that my queen's going to walk. But, I mean, there's still a chance, right? So definitely can still go wrong. We're going to rage right here. Let's put the poison down. And we're going to put a skeleton spell down as well, just so as things get a little bit further into the base. And this king ability is gonna be massive. Look at the value. Keep in mind, if I had a max earthquake boots and a max whatever else you call it, spiky ball, a lot more of this would have gone down. But you can see I'm probably gonna have to get the town hall with my Hogs. So because of that, we're gonna put everything down now. And I am going to get these guys in here. We're going to use the heal spells first, right? And put your cleanup down. Okay, we're going to freeze the queen. I don't want her doing too much damage. And we're actually going to freeze this town hall area too. We'll rage and heal here. And then I'm going to try and pop my... Okay, I feel like I had to pop my warden ability there. Town hall's going to go down still. That's good. I think we're okay. This is kind of an old base, man. I remember this like maybe 6 months ago or something probably at this point. Okay, we're going to invis all this so that they don't take damage. Hopefully they can get those 2 buildings down. Ricochet cannon and the multi-inferno. Those are the 2 buildings I want to go down the most. Perfect. Royal Champion's heading the right way. Nice. Okay, I think we've got this one. This one requires definitely a little bit more skill, but it's still not like the most insane army in the world, right? Not like you have to be a pro Zap Lalo player like Stars or something. Okay, I think we've got this one. Hope the Royal Champion goes down. Okay, our Royal Champion takes care of her, and we're just waiting for cleanup at this point. So, if you don't get the Town Hall with the smash, that's totally fine. You're just going to have to save your Warden ability for that Town Hall area. But obviously, if you can get it, you're going to want to Warden it first, and then use the abilities or the healing spells second. But yeah, pretty much it's a pretty simple attack, and it's honestly pretty strong. It's pretty versatile. All right, this is the last hit of the video. After this, I'll rate all the attacks and kind of compare them, and then I'll tell you which ones I think you should probably learn or use. All right, this one's actually... We can get a sick Earthquake Boots here in the middle if we... I'm going to start my funnel a little bit weird. I'm going to put this here with a baby dragon. Oh, that's... Rip that. Okay, what we'll do here... Please go down, gold mine. Okay, we do. And for some reason, the wizard tower almost went down. Okay, you know what? That's probably, honestly, a good enough wall break. Oh, that's sick. Please make it wall breaker. Oh, nope. Okay. Flip. How do I funnel this now? Last wall break. Okay, perfect. Needed to put the ice golem down to make sure it went down. Okay, now the king should go to the middle, right? Skeleton spell. Use the queen ability first, and then we'll freeze the monolith. Hopefully my king doesn't have to... Okay, rip that. Okay, I still think all we need to do is get rid of the CC and the eagle, and then maybe get a little bit more value. A couple of heroes would be really nice. Oh, we might actually get some of these other buildings just from the log launcher damage. Okay, queen's going to go down. I was really hoping that the invisibility tower would go off. That actually does complicate things a little bit. Luckily, the rage tower's dead. Oh, rip. Okay, this one's probably not going to work. Okay, what way are we heading? Probably going to go left, so I'm going to put my heal spell to the left. Put our second healing spell down right here. We're going to have to, like, freeze this town hall area, like, right at the perfect time. Okay, ward ability. We get the town hall down. Nice. Invis actually kind of helps us out at this point. Are we still good? Oh, the tornado kind of wrecks us. Well, does it? We have some healers for some reason. We actually still might be okay. Wow, we have so many freaking hogs. Well, this is nuts. Was not expecting this to actually triple after that. Well, you can see how strong a strategy is, right? That's kind of crazy, honestly. Get wrecked, nerd. All right. We have a random Tesla at the bottom. Dang, we still have like quite a bit of time too. And we have some cleanup troops on the left. And then we'll have all these hogs and the Royal Champion and Warden and stuff to clean up on the right. Well, there you have it. That's what you want with the hogs. You want the CC most of all, Eagle second, and then the Town Hall third probably. Obviously, the Town Hall's at like the edge where the CC is. Then that's ideal and you can get both. But you don't need to, right? You can see from this that... you can still recover pretty good even if you don't get what you thought you get with your Sui. So anyway, those are the 4 attacks. I'll hurry and jump out and come right back in and talk about the 4 attacks, and I'll rate them on a scale of 1 to 10 for each of the 3 categories and then tell you what I would do going forward. All right, so there you have it. There's all 4 attacks. They're all pretty simple. I failed once with the Hog attack and once with the Hydra, but all the other ones were triples. Anyways, as far as the attacks go, I'll kind of go in order, and then I'll rate them on a scale of 1 to 10. So with the Fireball Lalo, in terms of expensive, it's pretty expensive, right? You're going to want the spiky ball and the Earthquake Boots if you can maxed with your king. You definitely want the Magic Mirror. It's definitely the best, but you can use the Giant Arrow, Frozen Arrow. Fireball on the Warden, Rocket Spear. So it's like an 8 out of 10, maybe a 7.5 or 8 out of 10 in terms of expensive. As far as difficulty, I am telling you, it looks a lot harder than it is. It really is not as hard as it looks like. You do have to multitask a little bit. I'm going to say like a 6 or a 7 out of 10 in terms of difficulty. And then as far as how good it is, now, I think it's like a 9 out of 10. I think it might be the strongest attack in the game right now. The hero equipment are so strong, and this uses spells and little troops here and there to abuse and get the most value out of the hero equipment. It's insane how strong the attack is. It seems like every time I do the attack, I end up swagging just a ton of stuff. Time's kind of an issue, but you can see, right, just use your Lalo and don't swag it if you're worried about time. Next, Hydra. Hydra is very easy to learn. I'm going to say like a 3 out of 10 in terms of difficulty. You do need to know how to snipe with the Giant Arrow. It is a little bit difficult to know what side of the base to come from and stuff, but I mean, that's stuff you can figure out pretty quickly. In terms of expensive, it's also probably like a 3 out of 10 in terms of expensive. You want the Giant Arrow, that's absolutely necessary. And then the Eternal Tome and Healing Tome, everybody's got that. You can even use the Hog and the Haste if you don't want to use the Rocket Spear on your Royal Champion. So it's a really cheap army too. And then as far as how good it is, I'm going to say it's probably like an 8 out of 10. And in the future, I've actually been talking to some base builders. The Hydra strategy, they predict, is going to become more popular. And so baited town halls with tornadoes and red bomb traps are going to become more common. Because of that, I think it's going to be countered a little bit here in the future, a little bit more so than it is now. So you can definitely use it and get away with it, and you can be really good with it still, right? But like the clone bomb, it might be harder to pull off as the bases shift towards that type of meta, right? And then the Super Witch Healer strategy. I kind of went out of order, actually. Super Witch Healer strategy. Everybody knows how to do the Super Witch strategy at this point. I'm going to say it's like a 5 out of 10 in terms of difficulty, maybe even a 4. Maybe I'm thinking it's easier than it is because I've done it so much. Maybe I'll say a 5. I mean, you do have to learn the order to put things and kind of how to set the funnel well, and then when to use your spells and how to keep your healers alive and stuff like that. Not overly difficult. It's still pretty easy. If you know how to do the regular Druid Super Witch attack strategy really well, I would say this was probably the one that you're going to want to try out for the next little bit. As far as expensive goes, I'm going to say like a 6 out of 10. It is kind of expensive. The better equipment you have on your... Man, it might even be more than that. 7 out of 10. I'll say 7 out of 10 in terms of expensive. 5 out of 10 in terms of how easy it is to learn. I'll say 8 out of 10 in terms of how good it is. I still think that it's probably about as good as Hydra is now with the healers. Yeah, and again, I've probably done like 20 or 30 friendly challenges with the healers and with the druids, and I really do have a higher success rate with the healers right now. The druids definitely, you feel the nerf a little bit. And then the last, Twin Hogs. Okay, that one, I'm going to put 6 out of 10 in terms of difficulty for that. Getting a good funnel for your Sui and getting the most amount of value for your Sui is something that's kind of a learned skill and not something you can learn very quickly, right? The timing and where you put your king, when you put your queen, utilizing the spells that help your Sui, like the skeleton spell and the invis and the rage and things like that, the earthquake. That is something that takes a little bit more time, but it's not overly difficult. It's like a 6 out of 10. How expensive it is? Not very, right? So maybe like a 5 out of 10 in terms of expensive. You've got Magic Mirror is the best for the queen, right? Rocket Spear. Well, you don't want the Rocket Spear, so maybe even like a 4 or a 5 because you don't have any epic equipment on your Warden. Your king, you don't need the Earthquake Boots and the Spiky Ball. It probably is better. Honestly, that's still even up in the air, right? And then as far as how good it is, I'm going to say that's like a 7 out of 10 as far as the Hogs go. They could definitely, they benefit from planning more than a lot of attacks do. And if you can change your army up just a tiny bit, add or take away a spell depending on the base, like for War or CWL, you're going to notice that a lot more. But that cookie cutter army that I was using in Legends League, yeah, it's still really good, but I think it's probably the weakest of the 4 that we've tested out today. And then comparing all the attacks, if you've been using Super Witches, the Druid version, I think definitely for the next little bit, the Healer version is really good. And you're not going to have to really learn a whole lot. It's almost the exact same attack, right? So I would recommend doing that. But I'm telling you, that Fireball Lalo attack, is just insane. If you're willing to spend the time to learn an attack that's a little bit more difficult, the ceiling for that attack, I think that's the best attack in the game by far. Like, I don't even know that there's a close second right now. That, even honestly, if you have the skill for it, it might be better than the Druid Super Witch Army before this. See, like you saw how crushed. I swagged my fireball that raid that I showed you the replay of, and it still absolutely crushed the base. It's insane how good that army is. If you would consider yourself like a novice or a beginner level player and you don't have a lot of epic equipment or anything, Hydra. Absolutely Hydra. It's very easy to learn. It's very cheap. Just practice it a few times. Get the clone spells lined up right, or like the practice for those or whatever. But the Twin Hogs, though, if you're like kind of a contrarian and you don't want to use what everybody's considers spam or what everybody else is using. Hold on, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, rip headphone users, maybe. I don't know how close I was to the mic. Yeah, that one's honestly, the Twin Hogs is a lot of fun. It does take a little bit more skill, and I don't think it's as good, but man, it's still really good. It still has the potential to triple any base. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree with any of those assessments. I've used basically all of those attacks except for Hydra quite a bit. So I feel like I'm author. I have the authority to kind of give my opinion and have it be maybe not exactly what it is, but I feel like I have a good understanding, right? But man, that fireball, I'm going to be using that more. Fireball Lalo. That's like intoxicating how fun it is to be able to swag a whole Lalo with some spells and stuff. Anyway, that's going to do it for the giveaway or the video. Keep in mind the giveaway is still going on. If you want the instructions for that giveaway to enter, watch my last video. But basically all you have to do is like and comment on this video and the next videos for the next few days, and you'll be entered. I'm giving away probably 1 million event passes at this point is what we're up to. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow.